Am I the a-hole? If you're in a situation where you think maybe you're the a-hole or someone in your life is being an a-hole, we will decide for you. You could DM us at the ML Morning Show on our Insta. Before we get to the Am I an a-hole, I want to tell everyone, big concert news just dropped this morning, and now we can finally tell you about it.
Yeah, Olivia Rodrigo is going on tour, and she's coming to Charlotte.
That's right. She's going to be at the Spectrum Center on...
in October, right?
October 7th and 8th, 2 nights with special guest Wolf Alice. So Olivia Rodrigo coming to the Spectrum Center 2 nights in October, and of course, the Maney and the Rant Morning Show. Don't worry, we'll have all your tickets. All right, Lorraine, am I the a-hole? We have to decide if someone's an a-hole for a phone issue.
Yep, a phone issue. So this guy texted in, and he said, hey, guys, I was driving with a coworker in the car. So I ended up answering my wife's call on speaker. With no warning, she immediately starts going off about her sister, sharing personal stuff and talking trash. I tried to say, hey, I've got someone in the car with me, but she just kept going. And I didn't want to cut her off again awkwardly. So my coworker just heard the whole rant. When I finally told her, she was mortified. And now mad at me for not stopping her sooner.
She tried.
Now she's blaming me for embarrassing her. So,
oh my God, how many people have been in this position before?
Also, she hasn't told her sister about any of this. So I'm just stuck knowing all the drama, and so does my coworker now.
Hold on a minute. If you're going on such a rant and you know that there's a potential, like if you're calling your partner during work hours and they travel together, or there's a potential, like Amanda knows that when she calls me in the morning, there's a chance that you two and whoever else is in the studio is going to hear what she's saying if I answer on speaker. Now, sometimes it's good, though. Like, you can't even tell if you're on speaker.
I know.
You used to be able to.
And here's the other thing, because I've done this to Dallas more than once. Okay.
You've answered his call and he went off?
No, vice versa.
Oh.
So he's been the one, like, I've called him to rant about something, and he's a manager, so he does sales calls, like does ride-alongs with some of his people that he's above, and I will call and just start, laying it down, and he's like, so now he knows to answer the phone, like, hey, you're on speaker.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, you got to know your people. You got to know your people. You got to know who around you, what's the vibe of the room, because not everybody need to be on speakerphone. I'm one of them people.
Do you think that...
You don't need to be on speakerphone?
Yeah, and the people who call me, they know I'm not going to have it on speakerphone. We need to establish what's the environment first.
Do you answer your phone calls on speaker ever? No, always private.
Usually. Yeah.
I do if I'm in my office.
On speaker. Yeah. Do you, let me ask you this, Al. Do you think that he's the a-hole? He tried to stop her.
Yeah.
He
could
is...
hit transfer. Back to private, something like that.
You
know?
Huh. How about this? That never even occurred to me.
Like, once you're in, you're in?
Yeah, once you're in, that's it. We've already done the damage. Let's just go all the way.
Wow. Man. All right, twofold question for y'all, ML fam. Are you someone who heard good tea from somebody else while on speaker? A coworker, a family member, and somebody was going off. Did you hear that? You don't have to give us all the details. We just want to know, like, if you heard good tea from somebody else while on speaker. And is this person the a-hole? That's the question we have for you at 980-780-9595. I know it's a little rainy outside. If you could safely call us and share your stories and give your opinion, that'd be awesome.
Sometimes I don't even think you need to be on speakerphone. Like, I called my mom yesterday and went on a rant, son. So if she was, I know I wasn't on speakerphone, but I'm loud in general. And if you're sitting next to someone, that person would have heard my whole conversation.
All right, 980-780-9595. Are they the a-hole for not telling them, hey, you're on speaker? And what'd you hear? I love these Am I the a-holes because between the three of us in here, we usually differ. One of us is the outlier. But today we kind of all agree that, like, there was probably a better way to handle this. But real quick, Lauren, what was the DM we got at the ML Morning Show?
So a gentleman had DM'd us and said that he had answered his wife's call on speakerphone in the car with another employee, and she was, like, ranting about her sister. and airing out all of the dirty laundry, and he didn't stop her. Or he tried to stop her, but she didn't stop.
Did he say how long the call was?
No,
Yeah.
but I'm sure it was long enough. So when he finally told her, she was mad at him for not either taking her off speakerphone or telling her.
Would he have been more of an a-hole if he didn't tell her? Right? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is
Cut her
yes.
off? Yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh, really?
Yes.
Because I think what they don't know can't hurt you. Your
Yeah, but-
relationship. They're none the wiser, so you just move on with life.
Yeah, but if he shouldn't have told her then, because now she know, and now she irritated because now she know that he was listening to all her.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Big Al says he should have transferred it off as soon as she started going off, and that's you didn't do it. That's what makes you the a-hole. This is Caroline. She wanted to weigh in. What's up, Caroline? Go ahead.
Hi. So my parents keep my kids sometimes to babysit and help me out because I'm a single mom. And I had called them on the phone. Or my dad actually butt dialed me on accident, and they were in the car. And my stepmom was like going on and on about me, like complaining and just like saying that like I'm always late. She hates like just like went off
man.
on me. And she's a really sweet lady, so it totally threw me off.
Out of nowhere. Like, wait a
Yeah,
second.
I was like, oh.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, I didn't cry, but I was also like so like thrown back because she's like the sweetest thing ever.
Right,
And she
so
was just
they
going
don't-
on me.
They don't know that you heard all this, but yet your feelings toward her had to change a little. How do you handle that dynamic?
Well, I'm actually going to talk to her about it and sit down because this is not the first time I've heard her saying things about me, but I'm more of like a tell me to my face, like so I can fix it instead of me like assuming that everything's okay.
exactly.
I don't deal with passive aggressive.
I'm
like,
getting
very well
forgive
at
and
all.
forget vibes here with Caroline and her mother-in-law. Would you like her to come on a forgive and forget?
Oh God, no, she would kill me.
Thanks,
She'd
Caroline.
really be
Good
talking
luck.
trash.
What say you, Eric? What's going on, dude? Did you get some tea while listening to somebody's speaker call?
Oh yeah, almost every shift I had to work. I had this coworker, and herself and I would say her fiance, husband, not sure what they were. They were always kind of just going back and forth, battling each other on the phone calls, but never just privacy mode. Always speaker, full blast.
For everyone to hear.
I was literally always hearing their tea, always hearing their news, their gripes and whatnot. And then they turn it towards me, and I don't want to be a part of all that.
What do you mean they turn it towards you? Like bring you in on the conversation?
Yeah, almost. It was almost like my coworker's spouse wasn't real happy with her working with me, so just kind of turned into an awkward situation.
What you do?
Yeah, right.
Innocence bystander.
He doesn't even know it, Al. He's like, yeah, right, you're right.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Sometimes it turned into FaceTime a little bit, and they'd be going back and forth. But I'm saying it'd go for at least a half hour.
I love that they try to
Wow.
like put him in the middle. It reminds me
Eric.
of when I was at Dave & Buster's and the couple was trying to leave and the guy turns to me and he's like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
should stay, right? And I'm like, I'm trying to get out of here too, bro.
Yeah, you're dragging the wrong person
Yeah.
in. Yeah, this is Arnett. Go ahead, buddy. What did you want to say?
Hey, I think it's not a big deal if he doesn't tell his wife because his coworker doesn't know the family, basically. So for me, I don't think it's
But the
What
coworker
do you think?
heard everything, though. That's the problem. A third party who's not family heard
Yeah,
it.
he's not going to say anything.
I mean, as long as, yeah, I can say that, but you don't know my wife. You don't know
That's
her.
true.
her
Good point.
sisters.
Yeah, thanks for chiming in. Good point, because this person that texted in agrees with him and was like, what's the difference? The coworker doesn't know who either one of those people are anyway.
That's kind of how I feel. That's why I said, why even tell her at that point? Because what you don't know won't hurt us.
Because they have a good marriage, Loren, with therapy probably, and they know not to keep things from each other.
Hey, it's Loren from the Maney and Loren Morning Show. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video. If you want to see more videos, you can always check out our behind the scenes content or our War of the Roses.